balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to my channel. We are doing another live free tarot reading Sunday hangout session. I'm so excited to be hanging out with you guys. I really look forward to going live with you guys every week. It really is just the highlight of my week. It's so much fun. So what we're going to be doing here is live free readings, and I wish I could answer every single person's question, but I'd probably be here for like 10 years. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my intuition to just choose a couple of people, the questions that I feel drawn to the most to answer today. And if you're watching this after I've already uploaded it, then I hope that you enjoy, and maybe there's still some messages that will come out that you'll resonate with, or at the very least, I hope it's entertaining for you. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell, and check the notifications in your settings in your phone as well to make sure that you get these updates when I go live, because I try to do this every week. So, hi you guys. Hi Lisette. Hi, Crystal. Great to see you. Hi, Mama B. Hi, Preeti. Hi, B. So nice to see some familiar names. You know, I call this the Rainbow Fam for a reason, because I really do feel like we're all like, perhaps we're all in the same soul family. It really feels like a family here on this channel. And I am just so grateful, you guys, because I have to say that I only receive the utmost kindness and love and light on this channel. You guys are so kind to me and also to each other. I love reading your comments. Sometimes you guys will just share like what's going on in your life. I always say this is a safe space to just like vent. If you get triggered from a reading or something comes up or you're going through something, you know, I see you guys writing comments about like your life situation. I think it's so cathartic just to be able to share that. And then I'll see that some of you guys will comment underneath other people and what they've said, and you'll offer up words of kindness, or you'll just tell them, oh my gosh, I'm going through the same thing, I can relate. You guys are just, it's such a wonderful space. I feel so grateful. Hi, Goddess Zara Tarot. Oh, we got another tarot reader here. Maybe you guys can check out Goddess Zara Tarot. Hi, Renee. Hi, I speak my... Right, so there's no list or anything. I'm doing this for free, so I'm just going to pick a couple of people to read for. And I'm really excited because I have some new decks. This was purchased for me from one of my subscribers, Natalie. So Natalie, if you're watching this, thank you so much for sending this beautiful deck over. I absolutely love it. And Natalie also got me this deck too. So I'll be showing you guys these decks on the channel soon. But yeah, I'm excited. All right. Okay, so I'm being drawn to Allie. Hi, Allie. You're wanting to know, will your ex reach out? Okay. So I'm going to go a little further and just see, like, how does your ex feel right now? Like, how do they feel about you? Just to kind of get a vibe. And then based off that, we'll answer your question. Okay. So Allie, how does your ex feel about you? What's going on here? You're wanting to know if your ex will reach out. For Allie. What's going on with Allie and the ex? Okay, I'm getting chills. It really does seem like your ex is going to reach out. It was like the chills. I feel like something's going on here. So first of all, we're getting this card that says, my situation is different now. Maybe we can try again. So your ex is definitely thinking about wanting to hang out with you, wanting to see you, perhaps wanting to pick this back up. However, this says, I'm confused about what you really want from me. It could be that your ex is like, they're like, do you want to be back in a relationship? Do you just want to hook up with me? What do you want? So Allie, if I were you, I would spend some time really thinking about what are your intentions going back into this relationship, you know, so that you're able to clearly, you know, state what your wants and your needs and your expectations are from your ex. Because, you know, I don't always recommend people go back with their exes, but I've seen it work out for a lot of people too. I'm sitting here doing love readings all the time, and should I get back with my ex? My ex reaching out? That kind of stuff is a really popular question. And I have to say that the energy here does feel really strong. That I do get this sense that you guys kind of had a blowout or a fight, and your ex has been a little, I'll be honest, they've been a little lazy lately. They have not, it's like they don't really have a lot of direction in their life, and you were just getting sick of them just kind of sitting on the couch, playing video games, whatever it was that they were doing. Like they weren't giving you a lot of attention, and like the spice in the relationship kind of died. And like, you want to be treated like a princess. You want little gifts. You want them to step up, you want them to go out in the world and make something of themselves. You want to move forward in this relationship. You don't want to be stuck in a rut. And so I feel like that's why the breakup happened. I'm not sure if they broke up with you, but it might have been that they broke up with you first because they could feel that you weren't happy, and they would rather just do that versus being like abandoned. They had the huge fear of abandonment, and they were really self-sabotaging in the relationship. They were going through a little bit of a depression, and I feel like you were understanding of that, but at the same time, you're just like, where is this going? I want the spice back. It's like you pursued me so hard in the beginning of the relationship, and then you kind of just got lazy. You kind of got cheated, and I don't think that you fell in love with potential with this person. I actually do feel like your ex is a really great person, and they have a lot to offer, but I think you were right to kind of put your foot down, or whatever that fight was, the stuff that you brought up. I do feel like, it kind of burst out of you because it was all pent up for so long, and you weren't able to just sit down and have like a real talk about it. Instead, it just got kind of crazy. And so it was like this big boom, and you guys both needed time to just kind of get your bearings and live your own separate life. But I feel like, your ex is ready to come back and see, okay, can we make this work now? And maybe we can go back into this in a different way. But at the same time, your ex has had freedom, and they really are enjoying that freedom. I don't mean just the freedom to go date other people. I mean just, they've had a lot more time in their life. And I think working on independence and freedom is going to be really important for you guys if you get back together. Like how to keep this balance so that you can have the best of both worlds. I think this time apart's been good because it says, I love it when you tease me. I think your ex is like, they kind of want what they can't have. And so this time apart from you has made them realize, oh my God, she's moving on. She's doing great. I don't know if you've been posting pictures of yourself looking great out with your girlfriends. They've definitely been keeping up on that kind of stuff. And they're seeing like, oh my God, she's moving forward, and I want a piece of that. Over here, oh, they want you bad. There was this dream I had the other day, and you were so hot. So yeah, they're thinking about you. And then this is really sweet. This gives me hope. I want to be the... What the hell? Sorry. So I want to be the best version of myself for you. Sorry, you guys. Some people just get crazy in the chat. Okay. I want to be the best version of myself for you. And so this gives me a good hope. Like your ex wants to show up like more as like themselves. They don't want to, kind of be lazy and take you for granted anymore. So yeah, honestly, it's Mercury retrograde. They could reach out soon. This is usually when people from the past will reach out again. Let's see what's going on here for Allie. Maybe 6 weeks from now at the most. And the 6 also relates to June. So maybe at the latest June, but I have a feeling it could be kind of soon. So yeah, I hope that resonates with you. Thank you so much for asking a question. And I'm going to answer some more questions. So welcome to everybody who's here. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like this chat. That really helps me out. And of course, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you don't ever miss when I do these live free readings. And there's no method to this. There's no list. There's no order. I'm just using my intuition to just, do a couple readings for you guys who are here. Oh, thank you, Crypto Shib. Thank you, Ali. Ali said about that last reading, he had changed and gotten comfortable, and I had to walk away, but I'm still in love with him, and it was very hard to walk away. Very true. Thank you. Yeah. I think he's going to reach out. You might have to just take a second to write down your intentions, what you want to move forward, if you want to move forward. Goddess Zara Tarot, could you see when I release my self imposed restrictions? When will I get the motivation to set myself free and go after what I want? Oh my goodness, I feel you. We can set these really big, bold, beautiful intentions for our life, but then, like, making it happen can be hard, right? So let's pull some cards for you. Let's see what's going on here. That just kind of popped out. I just kind of put my hand on top of this deck and then I went boop. Seven of Swords. Okay, so Goddess Zara Tarot, here's the thing, your guides and your angels definitely acknowledge that you're going through a challenge right now. Like, they see you. This is like you're exactly where you're supposed to be right now. Everything is 100%, on point, with where you're supposed to be. So you're definitely going through a challenge right now. But I feel like this is more of like an inner challenge. Your guides are telling you to release the challenge. So this right here is a message that it's time to surrender your will. It's time to take the path of least resistance and be okay with it. And with what I mean here, releasing resistance really is the theme of this reading. Is right now you have these wonderful goals and intentions and you've gotten very clear about them and you've spent a lot of time refining them. You know what you want, but getting off your ass, making it happen, doing the little things every day, that's been a hard thing for you. And now you're kind of stuck in like this guilt and shame cycle because every day you're like, I should be doing this. I should be doing that. But what you really want to do is rest. Maybe watch some movies, maybe go on a walk, maybe hang out with friends, maybe make some food, maybe just kind of be in your body. And so your guides are saying, look, the truth is what your soul and your heart really craves right now is just rest. And that's okay. Give into that and just be like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck all the goals. I'm going to just lay in bed. I'm going to just rest. I'm going to just go on little walks with my dog or whatever. I'm going to just hang out with my friends. I'm just going to do what I got to do to get through each day. And I'm going to focus on resting and doing the things that make me happy, because that's just what feels good right now. That's what feels right now. You got to trust that there are cycles and seasons in your life. And when the time is right, you're going to be sick of this routine you're in. You're going to be sick of the schedule. You're going to be sick of resting. And you're going to be like, okay, I'm ready. Like, I got my energy back. I'm ready. That's what rest is for. Also, I don't know. Don't want to assume your gender or anything here, but I do have a feeling that you're a woman or you're a divine feminine. And we have different energy cycles than men, honestly. And something that's been so huge right now is like this whole hustle culture thing. And we can't hustle like that. We're women, we have different bodies, we have different hormones, different energy cycles. And so you might want to take a look at your moon cycle and see how that correlates with your energy levels. Because it could be that during certain phases of your monthly cycle, basically, that you're gonna, have 2 weeks where you're basically, you're PMSing, then you're on your period. So there's 2 weeks of that. And then the other 2 weeks is where you're gonna have your energy and you're gonna feel like you can be more active and you're gonna wanna get shit done. So you gotta realize, you also wanna look at the moon cycle. There's times during the moon cycle when it's like the first quarter moon and the moon is split in half, that's going to be time to take action. If you can plant seeds and get stuff done that week and a half of the first quarter moon, and then during the full moon you surrender, during the waning moon you rest and release. If you can kind of get on that cycle, you're going to get a lot of stuff done over the months. So I'm getting messages for you about just understanding your cycle and your energy levels and being gentle with yourself. Then I'm also getting messages about the moon cycle and, maybe following that for productivity if you do want to get stuff done. But first, I would just say give yourself until March 21st to rest before you start taking big leaps and making things happen. That will give you almost 2 months of just getting this out of your system, giving into it, surrendering, allowing it, and just saying, you know what? I'm going to rest. I'm just going to fuck it, if I feel inspired to do something, I'll do it. And obviously, if you have a day job or you got responsibilities and commitments, you got to do those things. But other than that, just make this your goal, because the real pagan new year is on, I think it's March 21st or March 20th. I always forget, but that's the day of the spring equinox. And after that, you're going to get a huge energy burst. Things are going to move forward. Everything in your life will be blossoming and blooming and growing. And you're going to feel naturally inspired to move forward with these goals and make things happen. I think we kind of shoot ourselves in the foot when we tell ourselves, new year, new me on January 1st. And then, like, it's not really, it's winter, it's the death season. It's the purging, is the resin. So if you're feeling like you just want to rest or you're procrastinating, it's because that's what your system and your body naturally wants to do this time of year. They're also telling you prepare healthy. I was thinking this means prepare healthy food, because your energy levels, like what you eat, has a lot to do with your energy. And so maybe that's what you can focus on. If you don't know what the first step is, I say always start with your health. So gentle walks, gentle yoga, stretching, lots of skincare, showering, exfoliating, doing your nails, meal prepping healthy food, putting on relaxing music and uplifting podcasts, that just make you feel loved and supported. And, you can be vision boarding and writing the ideas down and creating lists and like getting organized. That's a great thing to do right now during Mercury retrograde, working on your health and then just resting. And then naturally, when March comes, you'll be ready to take those action steps. You'll have everything planned out. So your guides are just like, you're putting way too much on your plate. Start with the little things. And they're also saying that you will receive recognition for your talents, but you do need more experience. So they're like, maybe plan around giving yourself more experience. Like, yeah. There's big opportunities on your path. You're going to get your strength. These dark clouds around you, a little bit of that depression, seasonal depression, that's going to be leaving. So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for asking a question, and love and light to you on your journey. So welcome to everybody who's here hanging out with me. We're just digging into the tarot, pulling cards for you guys. I've also set the intention that even if your card or your question doesn't get chosen, that the messages that will come out will still resonate with you. Hi, Transspecies Tarot. What's up? Hi, Dolphin Girl. I don't know if I'll be able to answer this. Hi, my cat Binks passed on Friday. I'm so sorry to hear that. Does he have any messages for me? I'm having a hard time. Now, I do sometimes, talk to departed loved ones. Animals are a little bit harder for me, though, but I know an incredible reader who's very affordable, just really great prices, who's read for me for my animals that have passed. So if you message me on Instagram, DM me on Instagram at rainbow__harmony. If you're interested, I will send you her contact information, and she's really, really great. So yeah, I'm so sorry to hear about your cat that passed. Yeah, just DM me on Instagram. If you're interested, I can details. Okay, Blueberry, my name is T, and I want to know what's coming up for me. I'm a Gemini. Gemini in the house? All right. So, T, what's coming up for you? Let's see. All right, T, we've got enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self employment. So, T, that whole thing about self employment, that's really coming up. I do feel like there's a business idea that you're sitting on. I'm not quite sure if you've started the business yet. Yeah, look, they're saying you've been feeling a little bit restless lately, and they're saying, yeah, start the business, get it public, just do it. Maybe you're like, I don't know where to start. I'm going to share with you a story. Actually, how I started this channel. I obviously discovered the tarot. I had been just hanging out doing tarot readings for myself all day long. I was just obsessed with it, reading for friends, talking about it. And eventually one day I was talking to my partner and he was like, you know, you are so passionate about this. Maybe you need like an outlet, like, and I was like, you know what? I've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel. I just found out there's people on YouTube who are doing readings. I'm obsessed with pick a card readings. And so I was just sitting there going, you know what? I think I'm going to do this. So one day I climbed a tree. I put my, I didn't even have a tripod. I just put my phone in a branch and I didn't even have my tarot cards. I just found myself saying, hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. Literally, it just came out. And thus Rainbow Harmony was born. And I started, just talking about life, what I was going through. And then I started pulling cards and I tried doing daily readings for a while and then I couldn't keep up with that. Weekly readings. Then I started doing pick cards. Eventually I hit my stride. And before you knew it, I had a full-fledged business. People were asking for readings. I started charging $10. I was like, okay. Started getting more experience. Before I knew it, I'd raised my prices. I started doing life coaching. I mean, that's a very condensed version of how this happened. It was natural. So I feel like you've got your hands in something. You maybe it's like me when I kind of, was just playing with the tarot all day long. You got to ask yourself, what are you doing when you are procrastinating? What kind of content are you consuming? Is it like fashion stuff or something like that? I don't know. I just feel like you're going to make something with your hands, or you might be teaching people things. You seem to have some really incredible gifts. And so T, you have a lot of gifts. You're an artist, so you're gifted with the visual arts, but you're also like this bright, shiny, bubbly energy, performance arts for sure. This says you're really great at expressing your emotions and your feelings, using your voice and your body. Definitely theater or dancing or acting or something like that. Speech. I definitely see something with the writing, with the speaking, communicating. Maybe it's just overwhelming for you because you have so many gifts. So many gifts. I also see something coming up with textile arts, fashion, clothing, footwear design. I don't know if you want to really focus on starting a business. It might just be start putting yourself out in the public. Like maybe start a TikTok where you're just talking about the things that you like, sharing yourself more, showing up in front of the camera, bright energy out there, just putting yourself in front of people, being consistent with that. I feel like that's what's coming in, is this desire to want to just be out in the world and butterfly that energy. You're still very much in an exploratory phase. I don't think you need to pick a career path. I think whatever this is going to turn into something. So just trust yourself, because like when I started this channel, I wasn't thinking I'm going to start a business. I was just like, I want to share tarot. I want to find my people. So I think that's what's going to happen, get yourself out there. No more hiding, T. No more hiding, because you have such a wonderful energy and I just feel such beautiful vibes. And yeah, you're a little bit introverted, but I think other people are going to see you and they're going to resonate with your energy and something is going to be born out of that. So look, this says an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. And I just read your comment. You said, it's difficult for me to get myself in the public. Your spirit guides, they see you and they know that you're worried about that. But you're saying that you're growing into yourself right now. Like, I feel more confident now in my 30s than I've felt in my whole life. I promise you it gets better. I think some things come with age. But I feel like you're really coming into yourself right now. Your guides are telling you to embrace the change, expect things to get better. There's something about recovering from an addiction. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's just social media addiction. Maybe it's something crazier. Maybe it's cigarettes. I don't know. Maybe it's drinking, smoking too much weed. Who knows? But your guides are saying, like, you have that restless energy, so you've been self-medicating with something, but it's just because you're an artist and you need an outlet, and everything in moderation, you know? So, yeah, I hope that this resonates with you. I feel like the new thing that's coming into your life is just like the ability for you to explore your artistic gifts, hang out with new people, get really creative, put yourself out there a little bit, and it's going to open doors for you. So, you're an artist, you're not on a traditional path at all. You got to really just trust yourself. So, I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for asking a question. So, you guys, as you can tell, I have a hard time just like doing a 2-minute reading for someone. Every time I'm pulling cards, like I'm absolutely committed. And that's exactly what you can expect if you ever get a reading from me. So go ahead and just anytime you want a reading, all you have to do is just come to my channel, click on a video, and you'll see all the contact information below. Or if you want to write it down, it's promiseharmony.com. Promise, like my name is Promise, so promiseharmony.com. And you'll see the link there for services. And I try to keep my prices affordable and accessible for you guys. And I have different options. You know, if you want a great price, then you can just select 2-week delivery. If it's a little bit more urgent, I have 3-day delivery. And if you're like, I need this now, I have same-day reading. I also have, if you just want to hang out and talk with me and we just like pull cards and we like do a little Zoom chat, I have an opportunity for that. And then I also do life coaching. I help people start their businesses. I have experience. I've started 3 businesses. I used to be a creative director and fashion stylist. And I have a lot of experience with helping people start their creative businesses, love situations, twin flame situations. If you're just going through a difficult time or you need someone to hold you accountable, I've got life coaching services that are really accessible as well. I love working with you guys, and I really appreciate all of your support. And if it's your first time ever getting a reading from me, just DM me on Instagram. Let me know, hey, I want to get a reading. It's my first time, and I'll send you a little discount code. Okay. Lyrin Kitten Tarot. Hi, dear. Can I please ask, does Josh have any intention of committing to me ever, or is he just a straight playboy playing with my heart? Now, Lyrin, I'm going to be 100% honest with you, okay? I'm not one of those readers that tells people what they want to hear, okay? So I feel like you're ready to hear. Let's see. It could go either way. What are Josh's intentions? Okay? Okay. I don't know. Here's the thing. Obviously, there's a reason that you met Josh. You guys have a great connection. But Josh is kind of all over the place. He's not sure what he wants. This says, I'm not sure if my feelings for you are strong enough. I don't want to hurt you. I mean, that's kind of hard to hear because, like, this card's always rough because it can make you feel like, oh, I'm not good enough. And if I was good enough, then maybe he'd commit. But I don't think it's that. I think that's how he would feel about anybody. You know, we take you out of the situation. We put Megan Fox in your place, he'd probably feel the same way about her. He's like, I don't know how I feel. I don't know if my feelings are strong enough. I don't know what I want. He's really, really wishy-washy. That's just where he's at right now. And I don't think that's just how he is in his love life. I actually kind of feel like that's how he feels about what he wants to study or what he wants to explore or what he wants to do for his career. He's a little bit just like, I don't know if he has a history of like getting a job and then like quitting it, getting a different job, quitting that. He's just kind of around like keeping a lot of commitments. So like commitment in general is difficult for him, you know? So he does want to ask you out on a date. Currently, he wants to ask you out. He wants to take you out. He wants to see you again. And look at this. I've been thinking about all the things I want to do to you. Card number 69. You can just use your imagination with that one. You're currently on his mind. I don't get the feeling he's seen anybody else. He really enjoys the connection he has with you. And he does feel guilty about the times that he kind of just leaves you on read. You know, the truth is he's afraid if he is too consistent with you that you're going to expect more. He knows he can't give it to you. I don't know how to give you what you want. It's hard for me to share my feelings about it, so I just walk away. So anytime he's pulling back, it's because you guys have just had a really emotional moment, or you guys have just like actually had a real deeper connection, or he tells you something about his life and he's like, oh shit, like I just gave away too much. I'm getting too close. I'm getting too attached. You know, he's got one foot out the door. So he loves flirting with you. He loves the connection, but I don't think he's going to commit. And your guides are even saying, look, hon, you deserve love. You know, you're young. So having connections like this is okay. But if your true intention right now is really like, I want a committed soulmate, I want to be in a relationship, then you got to cut the Joshes out. Every time I'm telling people, they're like, how do I attract my soulmate? How do I attract my twin flame? I always tell them you got to cut these kind of guys out, because while you're entertaining someone like this, they're up in your aura. And when you go out in the world and you're flirting and you're trying to meet other people, even though you're technically single, other people will sense that in your aura, and it will repel people. So attract another Josh while you're connecting with Josh. But if you want the soulmate, you know, if you want the Brad, just kidding, or the Chris, then you got to cut him out. You got to like, nope, you know, set that boundary and just say, you know what, I've enjoyed spending time with you. This has been really great, but I actually have feelings for you, and this is becoming hurtful now to just hook up with no strings attached. So, you know, I'm gonna just do my own thing, and I wish you all the best. And, you know, I love our connection. I'll see you around, you know. It's not drawing an ultimatum. It's just saying, you know, I actually changed my mind. I want something more, and I'm gonna go out and get that, you know. And a lot of times when you kind of state it like that in a mature way, you walk away, it does give them time to think, and they can come back and offer you something. But you're going to have to be strong, because he might come back, flirt a little bit, I miss you, hook up with you again, and then continue to drag you along. I've been through this before, you know, and it's okay if you change your mind. If you want to do friends with benefits for a while, then you change your mind. It happens. I've caught feelings for people, friends with benefits before. I kind of told them that spiel. Some of them came after me and were like, I caught feelings too, let's do this. And other ones were just like trying to get me back, but only just to hook up, you know, and I had to put my foot down. Didn't always work out so well. It's kind of hard to put your foot down once you're kind of addicted to somebody. But it's really just what you want. If you're like, you know what, I want to keep exploring, keep exploring. But if you're like hardcore, are like, I want a soulmate, I want a commitment, I want a boyfriend, you're going to have to cut this guy out cold turkey and not go back and shut that door, and then you'll attract someone. So your guides are like, look, keep an open mind. Your soulmate could be different than who you expect. Maybe you expect that it's Josh. I'm sure you have a soul connection. Perhaps the person you end up with is different. And your guides are saying, look, you and Josh have a past life relationship. You guys have known each other in a past life. That's why it feels so comfortable and safe and familiar. And it might be, you know, you guys are working out some karma. So, you know, if you're just like, whatever, I don't really know what I want in love, I'm just having fun here, then just continue on and trust yourself and run its course. But I will tell you at least where things are at right now. Energy can always, I just don't know if I see him committing to you or to anyone for like a while. So I hope that this resonates with you. Has nothing to do with you. You're worthy. You're enough. It's just kind of where he's at, you know? So I hope that this resonates. How are you guys doing? Welcome to anybody who's just joined. I'm doing live free readings. There's no method to this. There's no list or anything. I'm just choosing a couple of people to read for. Oh, okay. Trita. Hi, Promise. I'm going on a date this Friday with Brent. We used to have a fling 10 years ago, back in high school. Aw, I'd love to know how the energy looks between us and if our date will go well. Wow, this is such a Mercury retrograde thing to like reconnect with somebody from a long time ago. Okay, the energy between you guys. Will a date go well? Okay, so here's what I'm first of all talking about how much he has grown, obviously, since the last time you saw him. Sorted match, which is good, which means he has good intentions. He's a great guy. You're gonna be so blown away by what he's accomplished in this time since you guys last hung out. And he actually does want to date you. I don't think he just wants to hit it and quit it. There's stuff coming up about sex, so I'm just gonna talk about it. Look, I've hooked up with people on the first date and then ended up locking it down into a beautiful long-term relationship. You know, that's a personal thing. You do it when you want it, when you feel like it, if it's consensual and all that. But I am seeing something about like giving it time to develop this friendship again. You guys instantly are going to have a deep longing and thirst for each other because the date's going to go really well and there's going to be like intense energy. And there's a potential you guys will end up kissing or something. But your guides are like, look, this will turn into a fuck buddy situation if you don't just give it time. So they're saying you guys need time to like for that soulmate recognition to kind of click in. It's going to be much better. They're just telling you like to enjoy the date, but maybe to not let the date go on too long. Maybe like keep him wanting more kind of thing. Like, you know, I see you guys texting a lot after the date and I see like that he wants to hang out again. Soon after he's like, oh my god, I want to see her. I mean, he's going to be really chivalrous though. I don't know if you even have to worry about this. He's going to be very chivalrous. He might bring you a little gift. He's going to want to pay for stuff. He's going to look nice. You're going to be like, damn, he actually like really pulled himself together for this date. Like it's a big deal for him. You know, he's drawn to you. You're so luminous and have this beautiful energy. And this is also forgiveness. He might say something like, I wish that I would have made a move earlier, or I'm sorry that I've been out of contact for so long. So it might be like, you're just like, whatever, it's so long ago, water under the bridge. But maybe there's a part of you that's kind of hurt that back in high school, nothing happened. I mean, I'm sure high school you back then are kind of like, maybe I don't know what you went through, but maybe you were hurt that it was just a fling and it was nothing more, because I do sense you really cared about him back then. So I feel like you're gonna have something's gonna be said where he's gonna say something to the effect of I'm sorry, and he might not say it in those exact words, but it's just gonna be like, I wish that we talked more, or I'm sorry I've been out of touch, like, and that's going to be, you know, kind of a good thing for you and your inner child or your inner teenager to kind of hear that, you know, he has regrets. And your guides are telling you to keep an open mind because this could be true love. There seems to be some opportunities here. There's a bright and shiny energy. So biggest message from spirit is just to give it time and to rekindle the friendship, and then, who knows? There's a lot of opportunity here. He's already very attracted to you, and he's happy. He feels like he has another shot with you. He doesn't want to blow it. He's going to be very nervous at first on the date, but soon you guys will just be talking and enjoying yourselves, and it will like all fall into place. I don't think you need to be nervous at all. He's the one who's really nervous. Let him be that one, because you got this in the bag. I hope that this resonates with you. Okay, so Sharlem Nina. Hey, will my new business idea be successful, and what could help it truly thrive? Thanks. Okay, let's look into your new business idea. Oh. Okay. Getting messages here. Okay. So the first thing we're getting is, yes, this is a wonderful idea. Look at this. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So I don't know if this business has anything to do with like helping women or healing or providing like some type of product that's something that's health related or aesthetic related, healing related, something like that. But your guides are definitely saying that you have gifts in that department, and you are meant to be on this. And you are here in 2022 after everything that's gone down the past couple years with this idea. This is like the little gem that you have garnished from the ashes of this whole situation. So I do see this being a wonderful and beautiful. Oh, you said you just had a baby? That's really cute, because look, she has a little baby in her arms, and I just saw that. How sweet is that? Oh, and yes, you're saying that these are healing products. Exactly. I mean, I saw that for you. So you're meant to do this. It also says give birth to your dreams, give birth. It's so symbolic what you're going through. You literally just gave birth to this child. You're giving birth to these ideas. This is a huge rebirth period in your life. Congratulations. You went through so much to get here. Now, your guides are saying that right now during Mercury retrograde is a great time to kind of renew these ideas, review and evaluate, a favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. It might be that you need to like get with the times, that maybe you thought like, I'm gonna have a business and come up with a website, and then maybe I'll sell some stuff on Shopify or Etsy or whatever. And maybe I'll just like post some photos on Instagram. But your guides are like, you need to be real about this. It's time to get on TikTok. I've been trying, you guys. I've been on there. Time to get on TikTok. Time to do, lots of reels. You've seen all the other girls out there doing it. You see what they're doing. They're posting those reels. They're up on TikTok. They're showing up. They're making content. They're being themselves. They're being authentic. They're letting go of perfectionism. It's such a wonderful time we live in. So really the thing you got to think about is marketing. So you're like wondering, how am I going to get this off the ground? I would highly suggest that you go on TikTok and on YouTube, and you find channels and people who are teaching others how to market themselves or their products. And I would suggest to just watch a lot of that content. You just had a baby, you got a lot going on, you want to get this business going, but I would just spend some time resting and soaking up information, taking notes, so that you're really primed and you know what you need to do. Your guides are also saying something about nature. Maybe this is photographing your products out in nature with natural lighting, because obviously you want to sell these products, you want them to look good. And you can find some cool ideas and stuff on how to photograph them, but maybe just bringing them outdoors and spending time outside and using that beautiful natural light is going to be something that really gets this off the ground and helps you to really brand your products and create like something really aesthetic. So yeah, obviously aesthetics has a lot to do with this. You got a lot to go off of here. I think you could spend a lot of time working on brand colors, aesthetics, what's it going to look like. A great resource for you would be Creative Marketplace. Look up that website. You can buy fonts, you can buy lots of stuff for packaging. It's amazing. Place, I think it's creativemarketplace.com. Check into that. That's going to be a great resource for you. If you don't have the app Canva, Canva, Canva is really great for creating social media posts. You're basically going to get ready to start getting a lot of content out there. So your guys are saying you have potential, but they're also telling you to do this independently. Maybe you're feeling a little bit like, oh, I don't know if I want to take this risk by myself, and you have another friend who really wants to start a business too, and you're thinking maybe we can do it together. And that does work out for some people, but for you, your guides are like, do this by yourself, because that friend is just going to drag you through the mud, and you don't need that. It's not like your partner or whoever's in your life can't help you or anything, but they're just saying do it by yourself. Do it by yourself. And they're saying one thing you want to do is build a connection. So you're going to have to get comfortable, you yourself talking to the camera, you yourself talking about your products, you yourself showing behind the scenes of what's going on and how you use the products. And it's really not a time in the world anymore to just let the products sell themselves. These days the biggest launches I'm seeing with people who are selling candles or have health products or whatever are people who are on TikTok, who are showing themselves packaging the orders, day in the life of a stay-at-home mom with their own business kind of stuff. Talking about their relationship with the products, showing their life and their personality a little bit. That's how people are attracting a really great customer base, because it's all has to do with building a connection with your clients. So just think about that, and I would say watch and learn, follow lots of other people who are doing that kind of stuff on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and all that, and just let yourself be immersed in all of that. Naturally, you're going to get some inspiration and want to join. There's also a message to keep this discreet. Don't tell any. A lot of times we go out and do that, and first of all, it gives us a false sense of accomplishment, and so we end up not really doing anything about it. And I've had that happen. Like, for instance, like I started making jewelry, I was super into it. I thought I was going to make a jewelry brand. I started telling people about it. I even took some photos and posted them, and then I was just like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I don't know, maybe it was like I got a false sense of accomplishment, or I don't know, who knows, maybe I'll pick it up again in the future. But sometimes you just need to keep stuff to yourself and just put it out there, and eventually people will see what you're doing, and a lot of times too, the people who are closest to you in your life, they're going to be the ones being like, but where are you going to get the money from that? Oh, but like, did you ever think about this? Or like, what about the taxes or the paperwork? Or did you get a business license? Or like, they're going to say so much shit, or like, oh, how are you going to find time for that? Like, all that bullshit that's just like, well, there's a million people who've done this, and I'm going to find a way. You're going to figure it out as you go along. There's obviously so much to consider when starting a business, but just do it one step at a time. Wing it. You'll figure it out. Just keep going for it. Be discreet. Don't go telling everybody. It's people are going to have a lot of shit to say, and a lot of times they care about you and they just want to help, and other times it's just they're projecting their own fears onto you. And by the way, all that stuff I just said, that was just like that was the stuff people told me when I first started to try a business. That's the stuff you hear. So, don't let that bother you. You got it, okay? So yeah, your guides are saying lavish abundance, that there's really a bright, shiny energy with you around this. All right, you guys, I'm just going to take a couple more questions. I do want to shout out that I've got orders. So that this week, if you want to hang out with me in Zoom chat, if you'd like a same day reading because you have an urgent matter on your mind, or you just like a really affordable like love reading just to check in your love then go to .com and you'll find the link to my website anywhere on any of my videos. It's all over my channel, so just click on something, you'll find it in the comments or description, and maybe you can just save it to a note in your phone or something for a rainy day. I'm always available to chat with you guys. I'm here if you need me, especially during this Mercury retrograde season. So B, promise, may I know what Jeff's thoughts and feelings for me, or what his thoughts and feelings are for me at the moment? Thank you. Okay, sure. So B, what are Jeff's thoughts and feelings towards you at the moment? Ooh, that shot right out. Okay, so here's the thing. Jeff is very attracted to you. I definitely see that. Like, aesthetically, he looks at you and he's like, damn, she's got it going on. But it's like he's feeling a little bit lackadaisical. Like, he doesn't really know, like, if his feelings are strong enough. And I don't think that's anything personal to you. It's just like that whole I'm not sure energy. Maybe I got this message for another guy I pulled about earlier. It makes me wonder if this is just the energy of the divine masculine right now. They all seem a little bit distracted. I will say that, he's been thinking about you. I've been staying up late thinking about those nights we talk for hours. I want to find a way back into your heart. But then over here, my life is full of stress. I've been struggling to keep it all together. I don't have the heart or the energy to fall in love right now. My situation just feels hopeless. I also got the love card reversed. So that's what he's going through. He's a little bit out there. He's a little depressed. He's not really feeling great right now. He's not really feeling himself. It's causing him to feel really unsure. But at the same time, so he's been pulling back because of that. At the same time, though, he misses you. He's like, fuck, I really love her energy. It was so bright and shiny, and she's so attractive. And like, I want to hang out with her, but I just don't even know if I have the heart, It's like he's numb, he's just not even feeling attractive. He's not feeling very sexual. He's just like, meh, So he does feel very lucky though, because I think he knows that you have feelings for him. I do think that he knows that there's an attraction on both ends here. So this says, I feel like the luckiest person in the world, which means he's just like, ooh, he knows he has an opportunity. This could be sometime in the near future. My situation is different now. Maybe we can try again. So let's confirm. Maybe this is Mercury retrograde once again. I don't want to blame everything on that, but it could be that he's putting out a fire. Like something has happened and he's like really preoccupied with that, but he does like you. Healing family issues, like shit coming up from the past. He's really going through something. He's being stressed out, finances and career. I don't want to make excuses because I think no matter what's going on, somebody's going to reach out if they want to. Somebody's going to connect and move forward with you if they want to. But literally, this is like a crazy fire that he's trying to put out. He's in the thick of it right now. Yeah, it'll be over in about a month. So in about a month, perhaps you'll see him reach out more, be more consistent. And your guides are saying it's safe for you to love. Like, Jeff is a really great guy. He has a lot to offer. It's just right now he kind of doesn't. This is a temporary pause in the action. Maybe this is why you're asking, how does he feel about you right now? Because maybe a couple weeks ago you were feeling this was moving forward and then he's kind of backed off a little bit. And he's acknowledging that, he's been staying up late thinking about when you guys were moving forward, there was good energy and then it's kind of dragged off. It's his fault. The ball is obviously in his court. He's just like, doesn't know if he wants love right now. He's unsure, but he's all stressed out and shit. It's all this stuff going on. You know, give it a couple weeks. I think you're going to get a couple texts from him here and there because I feel like he doesn't want to completely blow his opportunity with you. He might even ask you out on a date or want to hang out with you like 2, 3 months sensing. So this says calling in your soulmate that, you know, there is a connection. Is it going to move forward with you guys? Is it going to move forward? Yeah, reconciliation. Look at this. Him returning into your life. You guys kind of, you know, patching it up, moving forward again. I think that's possible. So, yeah, I hope that this resonates with you. All right, you guys, I gotta take off because it's time for me to eat some dinner. I'm so hungry. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss it. I try to go live every weekend. Usually it's on Sundays. Usually I do it for free, but it's always kind of random what time exactly. So that's why you want to make sure you got the notifications on so it'll pop up when I go live. Thank you guys all for your support. I'm so excited. We have a new moon coming in a couple days. Don't forget to come back to my channel. I've always got fresh content for you guys. You could always DM me on Instagram if you have any questions or you want to see me post anything on the channel. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Peace out.